Good morning, America. August 28th, I believe. Top of the morning. Once again, the Astro Guru, your one and only, owner of the Emerald Tablets. And you are now watching Astroteric TV as usual. And we got a part of my energy right now. It's high, but it's the morning. I'm trying to, I'm just going out for a nice little walk, getting my thoughts clear. I wanted to do today's video on trust because that is a very, very tough topic to navigate. Just simple and plain. Trust is a tough subject to even speak on. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Now, when it comes to trust, in order to trust somebody, you gotta trust somebody. But trust is earned, not given. So, what I mean by that is, when you actually trust somebody, or when you're actually trusting somebody, they have to take the necessary, they have to show or put forth the necessary effort to actually emotionally or mentally coddle you, kind of. And I don't like the word coddle because it's kind of like you babying somebody. But we all know that everything starts in its infancy and becomes mature. So, in order for you to be a trustworthy person, you've had to display that you can be trusted in multiple situations, like over and over and over and over again. That way people become comfortable with who you are. You have shown the content of your character, and you now appear to the naked, to the spiritual, to the untrained eye as if you're trustworthy. Now, you can appear trustworthy without being trustworthy. And that's called taking advantage of somebody, I guess, or, pulling the wool over their eyes. Sometimes it's not that exactly either. Sometimes it's just, hey, he took advantage of himself because he's stupid. Like, that's one of those guys. But when you're actually being trustworthy and you run into somebody who feel like you might not be trustworthy, you're not gonna get all butthurt and defensive because they're like, yo, I don't know if I can trust you. Nor are they gonna go out their way to make it seem as if you should trust them. Because a trustworthy person, the only thing that they actually want to show you is that they're trustworthy. If they want to even show you that, if they even care that much. So they're not gonna press or pressure you into a situation that you're uncomfortable with, because that's not what trusting people do. Now, manipulative people do that. Controlling people do that. Now, that we've got that part down pat, back to in order to trust somebody, you gotta trust somebody. Meaning, you have to throw caution to the wind and say, you know what? Whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. So even when it comes to like relationships, if you can't trust your partner, or if you're a man that don't trust women, or if you're a woman that don't trust men, but you date them, that's kind of an oxymoron in itself. If you don't trust something, why are you even dealing with it? Because what you're doing is you hanging around that object with either the objective of seeing with your own eyes that this person is not trustworthy. So you already came in with the expectation that this person is not trustworthy, that you can't trust them. So you coming around with the side eye, like you looking for something, you trying to catch them in something. So now you pretty much being a detective or acting like an enemy. And if you have no reason to do that, all you showing is that you may have an ulterior motive, because now you're not actually trying to get to know the person or whatnot. You got some type of confirmation bias in your mind, and you're trying to confirm whatever your belief is about the person. Now, just because it's just like you are not your circumstances, you are not what you do. So if it's a homeless man and I really don't know him, say I see him stealing in the store, I wouldn't be wrong to say, oh, this person's still, I can't trust him. But to equate the two, or to equate him stealing out the store as a homeless man, maybe, I don't know his situation. Perhaps he was just hungry for 5 days and kept praying to God that he get something to eat. And on day 5, he said, you know what, God, forgive me for what I'm about to do. I don't know his plight. I don't know his story. So I can't just judge him based off of what I'm seeing with my 2 eyes. But if I talk to him and I get to know him, and after 5 years of knowing him, what I have seen with my own 2 eyes at that point is like, yeah, he might steal out the store, but he ain't gonna never steal nothing from you. He real respectful. You know, you can bring him to your house, let him take a shower, Unc real cool. That's my boy. I'll be out here looking out for him. Sometime I give him $1 or 2. What happens is you can now convolute the conundrum of somebody else saying, yeah, I always see him stealing at the store. Yeah, bro, but he not a thief like that. Like, you understand? He doesn't have an ulterior motive as far as I'm going to go in this store. He don't have a motive. His motive is not to be a thief. He just know that, in hard times, I've done this to survive, which is why everything is a duality. So, back to being trustworthy. Now, that's another thing about being trustworthy is you don't get to pick how you get to be seen as trusting in somebody's eyes. You understand? So if I'm coming to your house and we chilling, you my boy, and you say, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to go to the bathroom right quick. Keep clapping your hands. I'm gonna look at you like, is you crazy? But I just might do it, depend on, feel me? Just because you my boy. It's not going to hurt if I clap my hands while he at the bathroom just because he want to make sure I didn't steal nothing. That might actually show him I'm trustworthy, because everybody else, he might have said, hey, bro, when I go to the bathroom, just clap your hands real quick. I'm not doing that, man. I'll get out first. Now it makes him feel like you didn't take the necessary action to allow me to trust you. I asked you, if you do this, you'll be working better towards me trusting you. But since you didn't do that, I'm thinking you got a problem with me trying to trust you, or me wanting to trust you, which also means in the negative person's head, you can't get as close because I'm already on you. You feel me? It's like when people go in the store and they be trying to steal, and they keep asking the people behind the counter, like, yo, what you looking at? What you watching me for? You mad because your energy told on you already. That's what you mad about. Your energy told on you. Like, this stuff is really not that hard. It's not rocket science. Like, it's not rocket science at all. We could all be happy. Maybe not at the same time, but we could all be happy. Man, I just wanted to give y'all that, man. I'll see y'all later. Over and out.